We refer to our employees as legends. So, because they're legends and they're providing legendary service in our hotels in these legendary environments. So we have what's known now as Legends at Home. And so we've created, it goes out twice a week, and it's divided into three main sections. And it's called Move, Munch, and Mind. Very much aligned to our platforms, because we have an online platform that is available to all of our employees, that gives discounts, and it's a way to recognize each other. They can send each other little things like, "You're amazing, star today." But there's these sections, and so what we do in the Move section is twice a week we provide different exercises for them to do, different ways that they can stimulate their bodies, and go from there. All exercises they can do at home, but also links other things that are local in their own community that they can get involved in from home. Then, of course, the Munch is all about good eating. So now we also do like recipes on how to make a 10-minute tiramisu, because that's extremely important. But it is very much about healthy eating and what you can do to support the exercises that you're doing. And then finally, Mind is really all about mental health and well-being. So we do tips on how to sleep well, how to meditate, tips on yoga, tips on being able to read articles. It links to white papers. It links to 5-minute videos that they can just rebalance themselves, how they can cope with having children at home, all of those types of things. In one of our regions, we've taken some of the expertise that we have, and some of our employees are just quite good at different things, and now they've become coaches to other children who are of other employees, to be able to help them homeschool as well. So we're trying to get everyone to still interact, but in a very virtual kind of way. In almost every single one of our areas, we have phone trees. And the idea of the phone tree, as you know, is this person calls this person and goes down and down. And we ask that all of our employees are contacted at least once a week and actually personally spoken to, because we feel that that is a really important part of mental health. I think sometimes we forget that a large percentage of our workforce maybe don't live in houses or places that have 3 or 4 bedrooms or are large, and they maybe just live in a room, or they maybe just live with roommates that are not from their own family, that are located in another country. So that one-to-one communication is really important. So you need a lot of people to do that. So that's part of the benefit of having a few people that are still working. And I think that is extremely important on the mental health side. And there's that, but I would say a large percentage of the time is thinking about the post-COVID era, if you will. And again, by sheer nature of the definition of hotels being social gathering places, and then what the reality is coming out of this, and also how people are going to travel will be less, I think. It will look very differently. We're used to, in 5-star hotels, putting service and almost cocooning the guests, that they really feel they're getting this amazing experience and everyone's being attentive. We may not be able to do it in the traditional ways that we're doing it. So we're having to look at our SOPs, our styles of service, how we're going to train people, how we're going to put people, everything down to how they're going to change in their change rooms, to how they can eat in the dining rooms, but also how are we going to cook the food, serve it, check them in, all of those types of things. So we have a large percentage of those people working on that post plan.